What's up everyone, it's Callion Digital here and we're about to dive into the future of web development. JavaScript is constantly evolving and 2025 is no exception. We're talking next level performance, frameworks that would make your head spin, and JavaScript powering things you wouldn't believe. So if you're ready to see what's coming down the pipeline for JavaScript, then you've come to the right place. We're going to break down the top trends that every developer, tech enthusiast, or anyone even remotely curious about the future of the web needs to know. From the rise of WebAssembly to the way JavaScript is changing the game for AI, we're covering it all. This isn't just about staying ahead of the curve, it's about understanding how these technologies are going to revolutionize the web as we know it. So buckle up, grab your favorite beverage, and let's jump right in. JavaScript is constantly evolving, and 2025 is no exception. Here are the top trends and updates to watch out for. First up, we're talking WebAssembly, also known as WASM. Now, if you're thinking about blazing fast web applications, this is the game changer. Imagine running code written in languages like C++, Rust, or C directly in your browser at near native speed. That's what WASM brings to the table. It's like giving your browser a shot of espresso. We're not just talking about slightly faster, we're talking about significant performance gains, especially for complex, computation-heavy tasks. Think about things like online gaming, video editing, or even 3D rendering all happening smoothly within your browser. That's the power of WebAssembly. And the best part is, it works seamlessly with JavaScript. So, developers can leverage the power of both worlds, writing performance-critical parts in languages like Rust, and integrating them seamlessly with their existing JavaScript codebase. It's a win-win situation. And as we move towards 2025 and beyond, expect to see WASM being used more and more, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in web applications. This isn't just a tech demo anymore, it's the future of web performance. From gaming to complex simulations, WASM is opening up a whole new world of possibilities. So, if you haven't already, dive into WebAssembly and see what all the hype is about. Trust me, this is one trend you don't want to miss out on. It's going to change the way we think about web development forever. Now let's talk about frameworks. JavaScript frameworks have always been the backbone of modern web development, and that's not changing anytime soon. But what is changing is how these frameworks are evolving to meet the demands of 2025 and beyond. We're talking about the big players like React, Angular, and Vue.js, constantly innovating and adding new features to make developers' lives easier. But it's not just about the established players. New frameworks are emerging, each with its own unique approach to building web applications. These frameworks are tackling challenges like building for multiple platforms, improving performance, and making development more efficient and enjoyable. We're seeing a shift towards component-based architecture, improved state management solutions, and a greater focus on developer experience. Think of it like this. Frameworks are becoming more like specialized tools, each designed for a specific purpose. So, whether you're building a large-scale enterprise application or a simple single-page website, there's a framework out there that can help you get the job done right. But it's not just about choosing the right tool for the job, it's also about understanding the underlying principles of web development and how frameworks can help you write cleaner, more maintainable code. So, stay curious, experiment with new frameworks, and don't be afraid to dive deep into the code. The world of JavaScript frameworks is constantly evolving, and that's what makes it so exciting. There's always something new to learn, and the possibilities are endless. So, what will you build? Alright, let's talk about the cloud, specifically serverless architecture. Now, serverless doesn't mean there are no servers involved, it just means you don't have to worry about managing them. It's like having an invisible team of server experts handling all the infrastructure stuff for you. And guess what? JavaScript is playing a key role in this serverless revolution. With technologies like Node.js and serverless platforms like AWS Lambda and Google Cloud Functions, developers can write JavaScript code that runs in response to events without having to manage servers. This means you only pay for what you use, and you don't have to worry about scaling up or down your servers manually. It's like magic, but it's real, and it's changing the way we think about building web applications. Imagine building a web application that can handle millions of users without breaking a sweat, all thanks to the power of serverless computing. That's the beauty of this approach. And as we move towards a more interconnected world with devices of all shapes and sizes accessing the internet, serverless architecture will become even more critical. JavaScript, with its ability to run on both the front end and the back end, is uniquely positioned to take advantage of this trend. So if you're looking to build scalable, cost-effective, and efficient web applications, then diving into the world of serverless computing is a must. Trust me, once you go serverless, you'll never want to go back. It's just that good. Now, let's talk about the lines between websites and native apps blurring. That's where progressive web apps, or PWAs, come in. These aren't your average websites. They're like super-powered web apps that offer a native-like experience right in your browser. We're talking about features like offline access, push notifications, and lightning-fast loading times, all thanks to the power of JavaScript. Frameworks like React and Angular are making it easier than ever to build PWAs, and we're seeing more and more companies adopting them. Think about it. You get the best of both worlds. The reach and discoverability of a website combined with the functionality and user experience of a native app. It's a win-win for both businesses and users. And as we move towards a more mobile-first world, PWAs are only going to become more important. They offer a seamless experience across devices, and they're constantly evolving to take advantage of the latest web technologies. So, if you're looking to build the future of web applications, PWAs are definitely the way to go. They're fast, engaging, and they offer a level of user experience that was once only possible with native apps. The future of the web is progressive, and JavaScript is leading the charge. Now let's talk about scaling up. As JavaScript is used to build larger and more complex applications, developers need tools that can help them write more robust and maintainable code. That's where TypeScript comes in. TypeScript is like JavaScript but with superpowers. It's a superset of JavaScript that adds optional static typing. Now, if you're not familiar with static typing, it's like having a super smart spell checker for your code. It helps you catch errors early on before they become major headaches, and it makes your code more predictable and easier to understand. This is especially important for large projects with multiple developers working on the same code base. TypeScript brings a new level of structure and organization to JavaScript, making it ideal for building large-scale applications. And the best part is it compiles down to regular JavaScript, so it runs seamlessly in any browser. Many companies are already adopting TypeScript, and it's quickly becoming an industry standard. So, if you're serious about taking your JavaScript skills to the next level, TypeScript is definitely worth checking out. It might seem a bit daunting at first, but trust me, once you get the hang of it, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. Now let's talk about the future, like really the future, artificial intelligence and machine learning. What was once the stuff of science fiction is now becoming a reality, and JavaScript is playing a key role in this revolution. We're talking about libraries like TensorFlow.js that allow you to run machine learning models directly in your browser. That means you can build web applications that can recognize images, understand natural language, and even make predictions, all without sending any data to a server. Imagine websites that can personalize content based on your interests, apps that can translate languages in real time, or even games that can adapt to your playing style, all thanks to the power of AI and JavaScript. And as machine learning models become more efficient and accessible, we can expect to see even more innovative applications built with JavaScript. This is just the beginning of a new era of web development, where the lines between human and machine intelligence are blurring. So, if you're looking to be at the forefront of this exciting new frontier, then start exploring the world of AI and machine learning with JavaScript. The future is here, and it's written in JavaScript. With all this talk about new features and possibilities, it's easy to forget about the importance of security. But in a world where cyber threats are becoming increasingly sophisticated, building secure web applications is more critical than ever. The good news is the JavaScript community takes security very seriously. We're seeing a lot of effort being put into addressing vulnerabilities, promoting best practices, and building more secure tools and frameworks. Browsers are getting better at enforcing security measures, and developers are becoming more aware of potential threats. But it's not just about fixing vulnerabilities after they've been discovered. It's about building security into every aspect of the development process, from the initial design phase to the deployment and maintenance of web applications. This means writing clean and secure code, validating user input, protecting against common attacks like cross-site scripting, XSS, and cross-site request forgery, CSRF, and staying up to date with the latest security best practices. It's an ongoing process, but it's a necessary one. Because at the end of the day, building a safer web is a collective responsibility. So let's work together to create a web that's not only innovative and engaging, but also secure and trustworthy for everyone. So, there you have it. Those are the top JavaScript trends that are going to shape the future of web development. From the incredible speed boosts of WebAssembly to the game-changing potential of AI, JavaScript is going to be at the forefront of it all. The best part is, this is just a glimpse into what's possible. As JavaScript continues to evolve, we can only imagine what amazing and innovative applications developers will create. So whether you're a seasoned developer or just starting out, there's never been a more exciting time to dive into the world of JavaScript. Stay tuned to see how these trends shape the future of JavaScript and web development. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates.